What's up, everybody? I'm your host, Big Love, and this is Big Love's Breakdown. Wow, what a great Smackdown it was. I'm a little shocked right now. Both Raw and Smackdown were pretty good this week. If you didn't get a chance to check out my Raw recap and thoughts video, I'll put the link in the description below, so check that one out too. But tonight was Smackdown, and Smackdown was pretty good. I gotta say, I was a little skeptical knowing that this is a go-home show for Elimination Chamber on Sunday. But let's go ahead and get into the recap real quick and what I thought. So Smackdown Live is in Seattle, Washington. Last year, this is where Daniel Bryan retired. And to start Smackdown out, we get Daniel Bryan. It isn't necessarily Daniel Bryan's hometown, but Aberdeen's not too far away. So he's pretty amped right here. He announces that he's going to be a dad, and then The Miz comes out. So this segment's pretty hilarious between The Miz and Daniel Bryan. The Miz kind of runs down Daniel Bryan, saying that he's washed up, he's retired, he doesn't deserve to be in the ring. And then he's like, what are you even doing here in the ring? You can't wrestle. Daniel Bryan makes a really great comeback when he says, well, you can't wrestle either, Miz, but you come out here every week. Hilarious. These two traded back and forth a couple times. If you get a chance to check out the clip of this opening segment, you should. It's really amazing. A lot of good mic work back and forth. Baron Corbin comes out and talks about how The Miz was running his mouth last week, and he's running his mouth again. The Miz puts his wife Maurice in front of him, as always. Then insert Dean Ambrose. AJ Styles comes out and says he's beating everybody in the ring right now, Baron Corbin, The Miz, and Dean Ambrose. And he'll do it again on Sunday in the Elimination Chamber. Daniel Bryan cuts all of them off and says, hey, whoa, wait a minute. We all know you all think you're going to win at the Elimination Chamber on Sunday, but let's give the fans in Seattle something that they can sink their teeth into tonight. So we're going to have a fatal four-way match right then and there. So it's AJ Styles versus Dean Ambrose versus Baron Corbin versus The Miz. Wow, what a great match. I don't even know where to start in this match. All four of these guys looked great in the ring. They all worked very well together. There was actually this one spot that was very interesting because you don't think a roll-up can be an interesting spot in a match, but it was AJ, Dean, and The Miz. They were rolling each other up, taking turns, and it was actually a really cool spot considering that they were just roll-ups. A lot of hard-hitting action, forearms from Baron Corbin. AJ goes to do a springboard, and he just rocks him. Him and The Miz go back and forth, and AJ's kind of distracted by The Miz being pulled out by Maurice. Baron Corbin hits the end of days onto AJ, 1, 2, 3. Baron Corbin wins this match. As I said multiple times, this match is amazing. What a great way to start off SmackDown with this opening segment and then this opening match. This is how you start a show. This was amazing. If you get a chance to check out just this opening segment and the match, for those of y'all that watch NXT, glorious. So then we get a promo backstage from Luke Harper. At first I didn't know it was him when I heard him talking. This was a great promo. He basically just kind of foreshadows the fact that he's going to beat up Orton, and he's going to get his revenge on Orton for tearing up the Wyatt family, and he's not very happy about that. I don't know if I've ever seen a Luke Harper promo, at least not one solo or like that. Luke Harper versus Randy Orton at Elimination Chamber. They end up announcing it later in the night, right before the Cena-Orton match. So then we get kind of a sit-down segment with Nikki Bella and Natalya. They're both via satellite talking to Tom Phillips, who's at the announce position. But Nikki basically says she's going to take the only thing Natalya has, and that's her wrestling, away from her by beating her this Sunday. Eventually, Natalya gets under Nikki Bella's skin enough by saying if she wasn't married, she would be able to marry John Cena, or John Cena would want her. And Nikki Bella walks away. This segment was meh. I'm not really looking forward to this. I'm not a big fan of either Natalya or Nikki Bella at this point. I just think this is kind of a pointless match. I don't really care. Dolph Ziggler versus Apollo Crews. Very fast match. Apollo Crews ducks the super kick, rolls up Dolph Ziggler for 1, 2, 3. Dolph super kicks Apollo after the match and then starts beating him with a chair. Kalisto comes out to defend Apollo Crews or help him. At first, Kalisto has the advantage, but then Dolph Ziggler takes control and just basically beats them both up with a chair. this next segment, I gotta say I'm super pumped about. At Elimination Chamber, it's going to be Mickie James versus Becky Lynch. I'm so excited for this match. I was hoping for this match once Mickie James fought Asuka at NXT Toronto, and they had such a good match. I was just hoping WWE would sign Mickie, and she would be on SmackDown. I'm excited about this. This is going to be great. So they're out there signing their contract, and Alexa Bliss and Naomi are signing their contract for Elimination Chamber. Big kudos to the Women's Revolution out there. 3 women's matches at Elimination Chamber. Great job. I'm super pumped. Like I said, I'm not too excited about one of the matches, but these other 2 matches are going to be great. So we have this dual contract signing, and Mickie starts out telling Renee Young to get out of here. She does this awesome promo. It reminded me of Crazy Mickie James from 2006. With a little bit of a combo. Chris Jericho from 2008 when he used to slow talk and he wore the suits. Mickie James tore into Becky Lynch. To Becky Lynch's credit, she came back with a very great response of her own. It was just great back and forth there. Then Alexa Bliss got on the mic and she did an amazing job, kind of acting as if Naomi was an afterthought. She was more or less addressing Becky Lynch and kind of hyping up Mickie James. So then Naomi basically says, hey, don't forget about me. I got 2 victories over you. All 4 of these women did a great job. I was so into this. I got chills. So after Naomi, who's the last person to speak, finishes saying what she has to say and signs her contract with Alexa Bliss, then basically all 4 of the women get into a scuffle. Naomi and Becky Lynch on top with Mickie James and Alexa Bliss retreating. So the next match, it was American Alpha, the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, teaming with Fandango and Tyler Breeze, also teaming with Rhino and Heath Slater, versus the Usos, the Ascension, and the Vaudevillains. In a weird twist of events, Victor from the Ascension pins Rhino. The crowd was really wanting Rhino this whole match. When they finally got him, they blew up. They were so hyped, and then Rhino eats the pin from Victor from the Ascension. It was probably a very huge letdown for the fans in Seattle. So we're going to see American Alpha defending their tag team championships and tag team turmoil on Sunday, and these were all the teams that are involved, so we got a little taste of that. So next up is Orton versus Cena. It's the SmackDown Live main event. I'm not excited about this match. I've seen John Cena versus Orton a million times in a million different variations. I mean, I'm over-exaggerating, obviously, but it's like whatever. The match was okay. It was decent. It wasn't anything too special, but the end is where it got really chaotic. At one point, the referee gets knocked out, and it all breaks down. Bray Wyatt gets involved. He ends up giving the Sister Abigail to John Cena. Then Luke Harper comes out. He stares off with Bray Wyatt. I wasn't sure if he was going to hit him or not. Last week he teased the Sister Abigail on him, but he ended up just kind of getting pushed away from that, so we never actually saw it. This week he actually looks like he's going to walk away and clotheslines Bray Wyatt, taking him out of the equation. Orton comes in, goes for the RKO. Luke Harper counters it, pushes it into John Cena for the AA. 1, 2, 3, John Cena wins. I think this kind of seals the deal for me that John Cena will not be walking out of the Elimination Chamber champion. So SmackDown was pretty good. I definitely think it was on par with Raw. A lot of good story development. Pretty good matches. So this Sunday is going to be the Elimination Chamber for SmackDown. Check out my predictions video. I will be posting that in the next couple days. I'll tell you who I think is going to win each match and why. So what did you think of SmackDown tonight, everybody? Let me know in the comments below. Did you like it? I liked it for sure. What was your favorite part? What was your favorite match? Hey, like this video, subscribe to my channel, and share with all your friends. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Until next time, this is Big Love's Breakdown. I got 2 words for you. Stay tuned.